Okay, we should be good. We've done all. We pushed all our notifications. Everything's connected. We'll transition. And then we'll just make sure that the stream catches up. Quick look. Wow. Quality should be good. Well, I didn't update. Oh no. Where's my Ace Attorney window gone? There it is. Oh no. That's okay then. 10 Samurai. I was like, where were we again? What were we doing? October 19th. That's 3 days before my birthday. That was a close one, hi. Huh. Really? Too bad, I'm sorry I missed it. Wait, what? Oh, because, yeah, they change between people all the time. I'm preparing the messages to see live on the Discord, fair enough. It's Maya. Maya? Maya? No, it's Maya. So what happened? Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. It was... Who was it? Now all I need is a motive and proof. So really we have no idea who did it. Mainly because I can't remember what we were doing. Well, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have, so we only got 24 hours to not mess it up, guys. Initial trial? What's that? That's like a judicial process thing. That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. How convenient. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up by making it less fair, I guess? Or is it more fair? I don't know. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yes, this is still the Robot Samurai case. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Just look out the window by wasting time. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. Blah blah blah, yeah. I don't think there's anything new here, so I'm not going to continue to look. What you got to say? Tell me about the Steel Samurai. I don't get it. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, that's just what I said. She doesn't listen to us very well. Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. But Nick... Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out, guys. What happened with the director's testimony? I don't remember. Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh? Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Unless it's not. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2. Where that trailer is. What? I've forgotten how to pronounce all these names, guys. Maya's her sister, and this is... Can't remember. Mayo, this is Mayo, that's what it is. Whoa. Alright, you got any genius ideas? Let me know. Have you noticed anything that might help us? Maya and Maya. Okay, yeah, fine. It's close enough. Mayonnaise. Her name's now Mayonnaise. I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right, maybe we should go talk to Will Powers. Will Powers, right. Let's go. Let's take that. Oh. Well, that was useful. Let's go talk to Mr. Powers, why not? October 19th, Detention Center. Visitors room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. But wait, wasn't this yesterday? No, this is the evening. Yeah, this is the evening. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Poor guy. I mean, if I was him and I was defending myself, defending me, I would be nearly in tears as well. Anyway, wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. No, we didn't. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left until you're arrested due to idle incompetence. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. Just look less guilty, that's all you need to do. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Oh man, we crack team here, guys, crack team. There's nothing wrong that could possibly happen. Please, this is no laughing matter. We're all gonna die. Yeah. Just hang on a second, guys. Okay. Change that, get that out the way. Alright, where are we? I have a very sore throat this morning. Alright, tell me about Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Vasquez? The producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. If she's been there for 5 years and she's such a genius, how comes they're hemorrhaging money? Huh? Explain that. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Okay, I'll take it back. Clearly I had the wrong end of the stick. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. No, this is clearly a really important point. I've only heard rumours anyhow. Well, tell me the rumours. Oh my god, you shield me everywhere? Kathy, how could you? How could you do this to me? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? And his brother Sal? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. That sounds a bit dodgy. But something in his work called Vasquez's Eye. She brought the Still Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. Oh, sorry, I forgot his name was Sal. I heard he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jumps, he asks how high and all that. I don't see that guy jumping much, if I recall. Yeah, literally what I just said. Nobody needs to know how I pronounce that name. Mayonnaise. Nobody needs to know how I pronounce mayonnaise. Mayo. Mumbo jumbo. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that's the same time that What's-Her-Face started directing. 5 years ago. It all hinges on something that happened 5 years ago and is going to have no evidence. We're doomed. We're going to have to go talk to Windbag. She's the only one who's going to know what's going on. Sorry, old bag, my bad. The old Windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. She's gonna snap in a minute. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Oh no. She's serious. She's alive. Alright, tell me about Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. Okay. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. What's biting the wind bag? The old bag? What's wrong with her today? Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Wow. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Why indeed? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't. No, I'm with Nick on this one. About Mr. Hammer. She snapped. She snapped. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You've gone and done it, Nick. You listen to me, blah blah blah. Whippersnapper, my poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Alright, well, clearly... Let's go to the employee area, so see if there's anybody here. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them film just one time. Well, like, one of their stars is dead, and the other one's in... detention. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Yeah. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! Oh no, it's Gumshoe! No touching! Eek. He beat us up. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. It's Gumshoe. Didn't mean you. I almost had a heart attack. Having a heart attack is a bad thing, guys. Don't have one. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. Suppose it's the actor. You're not an actor, Gumshoe. You're a detective. I mean, it's a stretch, but I guess you're a detective. Dramatic indeed. That word looks wrong. Dramatic looks wrong, but I don't know why. Hang on. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Dun dun dun. He's looking for traces of sleeping pills. You're right, Lurker. Alright, tell me more about this plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? What witchcraft is this? For a thorough examination, I'm going to take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. What are you going to do? Lick the plate, and if you fall asleep, it's drugged. Oh. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it will change colour. Wow, neat. I wish I had some of that. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Go on. Do it, Gumshoe. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed colour, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. I knew it. Looks like it. Look at that, we've got some evidence. Alright. Tell me about the investigation that you definitely won't try to avoid. To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? What do you think? I mean, he's not paid to think, but we can at least ask. Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Well, that's good. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Don't feel bad for Edgeworth. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? I bet he's doing great. Mr. Edgeworth is out of control! He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. I bet he's got a burnt hand and everything. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. That poor cup never stood a chance. Crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. So whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim's jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... If it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. The plot thickens. So I was right. Yes, the theory that I made up with no evidence was in fact correct. Alright, I think Gumshoe is done. Let's see if the dressing room is empty or not. It's Penny! Hi, Penny. What are you doing here, Penny? Huh? I was just cleaning up the dresser. That sounds convenient. Why would you clean up a crime scene? I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! Her life is ruined. You've just ruined Mayo's life. Like, she can't go on. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes, on the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. There's a rumor, guys. There's a rumor. The rumor? Yeah. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. Blackmail. Or, coercion. I know that what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. No, say it isn't so. Also heard that Global Studios is going to change its programming to what? Educational children's shows? Oh, they're not going to make kid shows at all anymore. What are they going to make? I don't know why. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. That's what Vasquez decided, probably. She wants to make some, like, French noir films, probably. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? I feel like we're being threatened by the Mafia now. How can they just do that? The Steel Samurai is like a national treasure. What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai and Mayo? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. They might, but Maya won't. Look at her. She's heartbroken. It can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. I'm not defending this. I mean, yeah, fine. Yeah, they'll be heartbroken. Evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Take that. Watch out. And this is a scrapbook. A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. Yeah, French noir films, because she's got like that fancy cigarette holder, and she totally had a French beret. There's something she definitely had, and she's called Vasquez. Anyway, the show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anybody, Penny. You're right, okay. But what can I do? I don't know, Penny, what can you do? For starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this incident, this accident even, 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago, Penny? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? I mean, if I had a nickel for every time someone died on this movie in this movie studio, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. Well, how are we going to get her to talk, though? She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. But she's probably not going to give us anything. If she'll talk. Alright, we're going to move. Move back here. Move back here. We have to go through the gate anyway. Well, you're still slinking around? Yes, we are, old bag. Come and tell us about 5 years ago. If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. She doesn't want to be here anymore. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Well, this is our chance to get information. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh no. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nicholas. Nichols? Nick, Penny, Oh. The assistant we talked to. She has a last name, that's convenient. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about that accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers? All of you are whippersnappers? Because she's a windbag. She just talks a lot of hot air. That's what a windbag is. Right, where were we? Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and they've recently departed, no less. Well, it's my job. You know, sometimes you gotta dig up a little dirt to get a case. I suppose you think this is... No, it's not fun. It's not fun. Just doing my job. Just doing my job, man. Did you claim that Hammer stole Power's costume too? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Yes, yes I do. Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Power's costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, old bag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Power's costume with... Take that! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Oh yes, sir. This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Ha, I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in. Take this! Hi, rascal. This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. Now you can't say he didn't do it. That's alright, Claudetta. Nice to see you. I assume you liked my little you like jazz image. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Old bag? Old bag's broken, guys. She's broke. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see. Tired of holding it all in. Old bag's gonna be dramatic now. We gotta... Because we needed to convince her to give us the epic backstory that happened 5 years ago so that we're able to use that in our current case to prove our client's innocence. Be careful, don't have an accident. Trips and falls are very dangerous. You're right, 5 years ago there was an accident, a fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Oh my god. She silenced that paparazzi. But how? That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. It was a mafia money laundering scheme the entire time. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anybody. Old bag. Hold on a minute. She's gonna give us some proof. Poor old bag. Here, take this. What is this? A photograph? Oh my god! Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell on the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about. Well, I mean, you just started talking about it, but fine. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Okay. Well, we're going to go to outside Studio 1. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right, but why? Wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer? No, we're gonna go to... Oh, we can't go to Studio 1, apparently. Okay. We'll just go outside Studio 2. It's Vasquez. It was an accident, rascal. It was. It was. He tripped and fell. Hang on a sec. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. Hey Nick, it's Vasquez. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? An accident with help. Hello? Hello? He was obviously pushed from the back. No, he just, yeah, maybe. Hello, low. You should try and be polite, Mayo. You know, get people's names right. My mate, what? Mick? No, Nick. Nick. N-I-C-K. Nick. Not Mick. I feel like you're taking the mick of me, though, rascal. That's not good. You shouldn't do that. I am a professional. You should not mock me. I'm watching the clouds. Why would you watch the clouds? That's all she had to say, apparently. Well, that was riveting conversation. Can I look at the van? A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Let's go for a drive. Yeah, it's British. My mic is making brushing sounds? Is it? Is it still doing it? Is it settled down? Yeah, Mick. When you're taking the mick, it's when you're taking the piss. You're making stuff up. You're pulling one over. Slightly when I talk. Oh no. Oh no. Brush. That is not good, but I don't know how to fix that. Yeah. I don't know, probably that. I mean, it's probably my computer because I've changed my desk around, so it's probably just picking up the fan. There's not much I can do about that. Yeah. Let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. We only have a license for law. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? Oh, you make it sound so simple to noise gate. Like, it's very difficult to do audio stuff, alright, guys? But look, I have this. It's my attorney's badge. That's all I'm good for. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Because, like, look at it. I have one too. Okay, tell me about Mr. Hammer. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and, Shush. She's shushing us, guys. We're being shushed. Wow, rascal. We're gonna have a falling out, me and you. We're gonna have a falling out. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. That's all I have, Maya. It's all I have. I'm not interested in talking to you. Well, tough. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me. Look, she's gonna cry. Oh dear. Tell me about Mr. Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. Oh my god. You did it, Nick. She did it. She's the killer. My faint blood speaks to me. I know it. She did it. Oh dear. Well, case closed. Vasquez was the murderer the whole time. She killed both of them. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh. It's like that, huh? Well, I guess we'll just be moving along to the trailer. Lekker's mean to everybody. He's like he's just like that. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Anything in here that we can, like... Looks like they were designed into blah blah blah. What's out the window? The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. That's terrible. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Oh no. If you look under the table for, this is where they had that meeting. There are documents and papers and cups. Will you talk now? No. Can I examine this? Because this is new. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. But we know the fence is dangerous. Look at the... Is this the trailer? On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. Don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Where do we go? Who do we talk to? Falling in, it's not falling out, so... Do you want anything else to say? No. Oh! We're silly. I know how to make her talk. It's very simple. Very simple. Here. I'm gonna present you with this. Now you have to talk to us. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Haha! Alright, well. Old bag. Old. She means the security lady. Old bag, Nick. Right, anyway. Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The what? Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think, the wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Dun 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 dun. She went inside the trailer. We must follow her. Hoodie can't help me. Hoodie's reading. He's reading the strategy guide, guys. Look, that's not even a law book because it's the wrong color. Like all the law books are like got the brown backs, and that's a green book. That's clearly not a law book. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now, yes you are. Hoodie doesn't read Garfield. What are you talking about? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause, you pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? Oh my god. That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Of course she did, because she idolizes him. Oh well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises too. Old bag. That's assault, old bag. What are you doing? Our client is Will Powers. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence, boys. Oh no, it's the Mafia. Oh no. Why did we come into the trailer, guys? Who are they? Professionals. Oh no. not professionals. Our one weakness. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? No, I'm good. I'm good. What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Oh no, tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. We're not friends. We're not even buddies or pals. Boys, erase away. This guy's got a gun on the right here. No! Bad end. We died. Hold it right there. Ah, Gumshoe. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Saved by Gumshoe. Not bad. Very well. It appears that this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. They were underneath the table, guys. Come on. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? I'm alright, buddy. Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. The door gets stuck? I don't get many chances to practice this sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Look at her, she was crying and everything. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today, and that is, what is it? I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. On our next case, probably. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. Let's go home. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued. The final day, the trial. October 20th. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers, WP. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor, and then we're ready, because we're always ready, because we're so prepared. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Ha! That's double edge. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't need Mia's help. I got this. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez. Vasquez? I can't speak anymore. I've lost the ability to stand. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? No. D. Vasquez, I am producer of Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in this trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, that's a great word, pontificate. Do it when I am not here. Oh no, poor Edgeworth. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. That. Fine. Fine, game. You can be like that, I guess. The day of the murder. Let's go. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4 a.m. p.m. I need details, woman. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Interesting. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over? Van added to the court record. Dun 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 dun. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do this. Let's go. Alright. What do we need to press? I'm gonna press you here. By yourself? Yes. Okay. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. I see. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear God, we're doomed. Did no one leave during this meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. I'm gonna keep doing it, Edgeworth. You can't stop me. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Oh God, poor Edgeworth. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so you went to Studio 1. Well, you're gonna rehearse, huh? And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Well, that's convenient. Maybe you could try remembering. No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think, come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued. Why were you fatigued, huh? Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? Means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, you're alright. Hold it. And what were you doing during that time? Sleeping in the van, of course. Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Well, that's like our whole stick. Our shtick is to hit the desk. And yell objection. And take that. And... yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, you just did the same thing. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Do you have someone who can verify to this besides Sal? Sal. Yeah, besides Sal. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kinda wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Alright, let me have a look. What have I got in my little evidence bag here? Time of death was 2:30. Go back one. Is it on this one? Present. It's on the wrong one. The witness statement is clearly faulty because I pressed it on the wrong point, clearly. It's going to be another one of these. Come on. Fuck off. I don't need to be penalised. Come on. Well, there's not much else here. What else have we got? Oh, it's just victory scenes. She was feeling fatigued because she ate the steaks. Is that the right train of thought or is that the wrong train of thought? Hammer was drugging both of them? I mean, there's no reason to say there wasn't 2 plates with sleep pills. I mean, how many times can I get things wrong? What? Let's see. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get like 4 mistakes. I will... Oh. Oh, what have we got in the van? The van's just a picture. The van will come up later because they found the body in Studio 1. So clearly they used the van to move the body. This is like Let's see what's in front of the trailer. Like, I don't know what to. What have we got? Alright, let's go through the system rest. We've got the van. Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. Found in the employee area, on it traces of sleeping pills on a large bone. Found on the table in the employee's area bears Jack's hammer's fingerprints. Shows an accident involving jackhammer. An digital camera Cordi always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Contains a photo of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Blocked the path between 2:15 and 4. Rascal's being genius here. This is gonna go wrong, and I'm gonna blame you, rascal. There's evidence clear of it yet? See, you were wrong, rascal. You were wrong. See, this is why I have the badge. It's why I have the badge, rascal. You can't check the map. There's nothing there. I'm just gonna be like, take that. Let's just lose all my points. It's fine. Alright. Let's take a minute. Let's just take a minute. What do we even have? What do we even have here? Lies. It's all a lie. It's all lies. It's all lies. Oh my god, it's gonna be this one, isn't it? Yeah, fine. Fine. There you go. You happy? I'll be fine once I get past the first one. Like, once she revises her statement, we'll be fine. Oh no, we only have one life left. Did we do this? I'm just gonna be like, here, take this. Oh no, we lost our case, guys. Oh no. I don't think I've won. Oh no. Bad end. It's enough. The court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Uh-oh. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, guilty. Oh no. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at the higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh no! And then we lost our badge. Oh no. We're speed running, guys. Yeah, this is definitely the trial from a later date. Now, if we mess up, I'm gonna press on all these points again. I'm gonna get dizzy doing this. How convenient to have forgotten that. That's annoying. How can I prove that she didn't eat that steak, huh? That doesn't matter. Time of death was at 2:30. Dragged a leg at 2. That's a map. That's a spear. The monkey head blocked the path from 2:15 till 4. Sleeping pill. I don't think this has anything to do with anything. And then when we pressed on this, what did we get? Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Okay, so there's nothing there. The meeting ended at 4, the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. But the head was no longer there at 4. So technically, it's fine. Give me something on this one. And what were you doing that time? Don't hit your desk, it hates me. Yeah, just tell me what you were doing. The 15-minute break. And this is only Sal. Do you have someone who can verify this? Only Sal. One person is enough. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have time to eat a T-bone steak. Look, find anything. Kinda wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. You can't go to trial with not having all the evidence, right? It's not like I missed something, is it? I don't think it's one of them games, is it? Too fatty we took him. She got driven to the rehearsal, which was meant to be scheduled for 5, so it would have been after 4. Because the meeting ran till 4, and then the monkey head's not there at 4. Even though it still clearly is on the map. What is the button I need to press? Wait, if she said it was only her and Sal who were eating, and Hammer walked past the statue at 2, the statue head falls at 2:15, so he wouldn't be able to leave So he would be there when they had their break, but like, how does that? There's not a very good system for like pressing stuff. Like, it's just finding which button to press at this point. That's the problem. Like. Can I just be like... No, it's not that one. Whereas, like, if she didn't eat the whole steak, then you wouldn't be, you know, she wouldn't be completely sleeping. What if I do... Oh, piss off! Sure, fine, we'll just present the stupid van here. I don't get what you want me to do, game. Just... Oh, piss off. Sure. I just need to get past this one point, and then it'll all be fine because it'll have a better freaking. I don't know what it wants me to put where on this first stupid part. The rest of it will probably be easy. Is there a button I can do to like skip? Can I save before I like do anything in court? Can I like save mid-trial? No, come on. If we can save, we're gonna save. Just get through all of this and then we'll save again. Oh, for frick's sake. I have to do all the pressing just in case it triggers a stupid lock. Okay, now we don't have to do the beginning again. Alright. You reckon the last statement in the monkey head, huh? I don't understand how that makes any sense, Kathy. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just need to get past this one part and then it will all be fine. I don't get it. Like, what does the van have anything to do with the steak thing? Like, no, because they were already there. Like they're already at Studio 2. They're having a meeting in that trailer, which is at Studio 2. So everyone else was eating over here, but they were over here. They've been there since 12 o'clock. And then Hammer... Yeah. And then Hammer moves from here through the gate and over to here at around 2:15. The monkey head falls at 2:15 and is there until 4. But I showed her the plate and it didn't do anything. What? I did this last time! I did this last time! I did this like on the first go round. What? The only reason I didn't do this is because I've already done it. Fuck's sake. You claim you had a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need to remind you that it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order, are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You murdered him. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Oh no! Are they Sicilian? Is life on the line? Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Oh god. Can we not just get into a land war in Asia? Like, I feel like we'd have a better chance. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you would have great difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? See, I know. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Whatcha? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast, Edgeworth. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene's run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a fit costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Oh god, Edgeworth, poor guy. Are you quite sane? No, we're insane. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill him? I can tell you. I can tell you right now. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? Would I? I mean, I haven't failed this case a bunch of times already. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. We definitely didn't prove that a minute ago. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then. The murder weapon is... Watcha! Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended and then we'll get off scot-free. It'll be fun. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studio. What does this have to do with the current case? It has everything to do with the current case. Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened again. Dun 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 dun. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 PM on the day of the murder. Dee Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago? Yes, precisely. It's elementary, my dear Edgeworth. Elementary. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho ho. Very creative, Mr. Wright, but pray tell, how did I move the body? I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. It's Miss D's. It is, Tim, it's D's. You can't deny what I say is true. Oh no, you deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the span of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting of the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death and then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way, Your Honor. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for her to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Pachow. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the minivan to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate's costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course, Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. I can't speak. Yep. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that all alone. Also, don't forget that she had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue or shall you admit your guilt? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Humph. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? And all we were prevented for was that T-bone steak. Man. See, I told you once we got past the first bit, we'd be, like, nailing it. But... So, what happens next? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean Dee Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Anything? Anything? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Oh my god, no! Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Decisive proof. What? What? No! No, we had you! You were on the ropes! You can't do this! You can't turn this around on me! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says, yeah, even Edgeworth's struggling now. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. But you haven't said anything about the things I just... Like, you haven't... You need to testify to, like, correct the statement to deal with the new information we just dropped. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same... No, but you would have to change your testimony. A waste of time. But... Damn! To come so far into it. But she hasn't updated her testimony! As it seems there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honour. Good job. It didn't. It didn't. Let's see it very well. Objection. Your Honour, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honour? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Moving the body? Burning the costume? I don't know anything that we just brought up. Oh no, but then again, it's only a possibility, I suppose. Darn it. Indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo. Fancy words. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realised she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth. He's trying to help us, guys. He's trying to help us. Alright. Let's see what you got. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Wow. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Okay. Because I know how my day is going today. We're gonna just do a quick little save scum, just in case. Just in case, guys. Let's press you on all these details. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before, so 4:50. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Do we press harder? Oh, I don't know. We have a bit of wiggle room, so let's press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing anybody's into any costumes? Yes, but that's just you saying it. You got any proof that you didn't? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy, the witness will continue her testimony. Why was Penny there, huh? Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? Well, you left calmly enough. You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. So, I'm just gonna press you harder on all of these points. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Oh, poor Powers. Poor guy. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Continue. You immediately called the police? What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Oh my god. Just like that. Yes, exactly. Silence. Hey Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing to Powers saying he did it. Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. I'm gonna press her harder. Let's go. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. That photograph meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Why did you ask to be left out, huh? Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. Oh my god. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you. Or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and director's note, but you didn't though, because it was still there. The script and your director's note? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second, I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why were you under that impression? Why? There was a murder after all. But you wouldn't have known that until you got there. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, okay. But... Your Honour, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Yeah, at least Edgeworth gets it. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. But how would she know that? Don't you see what that means? She would have had to have known the murder before going to Studio One. See, Edgeworth gets it. She would have had to have known that Hammer was dead before she got there. You messed up, Vasquez. You messed up. Order! Order, Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of changing career to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? It's a kangaroo court. No matter. I think you've misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Oh, it's gonna be about the limp, guys. It's gonna be about the limp. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. I'm gonna press you here. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. But Sal wasn't there. You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now would have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. I was with Sal, not about blah blah blah. Alright, what we got? Hammer wasn't injured though, was he? I thought that Powers was the one that got injured, no? I'm gonna save, guys. I don't believe in myself anymore. I'm gonna... You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Yeah, that's what I just said, guys. I was correct. But I wasn't confident. What? No way! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer. Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning and it was Powers. Not Hammer. Now why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Is it because he happened to be in the Steel Samurai costume and pretending to limp at the time? When you killed him? I already said it was Sal who told me. But that's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Aha. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? She's gonna break a cigarette thing. It's gonna break. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Oh no. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star! I had nothing to gain from his death, nothing except for life insurance. Yes, she would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. It's this again. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Vasquez? I'm right. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Vasquez's motive for the murder. She had no motive to kill Hammer. She had a motive to kill Powers. Oh no, no! Come back! Oh god. Okay, hang on. Let me just catch up. Drop frames, can't come back, blah blah blah. Okay, we're back. We're good. Everything's good. Frames are good. My upload's good. My upload like tanked. It like completely dropped, and then it just didn't want to come back. So yeah. How much have we missed? How much did we miss? Like when did we cut out, guys? Like, I'm going to assume you've missed, like, all of this. And it wasn't... It was, like, when I made my choice, the game cut out. Thank you, thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Okay. Let me just... I'm just gonna make a save here, just in case. But I'm going, Lucky's bullying me again. Well, that happens all the time. I can't help you there, Duffy. Alright, I'm gonna load here. Oh, it is. You're right. Hang on. How do I refresh? Where is refresh? Just turn it off and on again. There we go. Is that not fixed it? Ah, Jupiter. Life is difficult, guys. Life is difficult. Let me do this, and then pop out, and then copy, and then paste. Didn't like that. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. There we go. Fixed it. I fixed it. It's all good. Alright. I think we're gonna get through this trial, and then we're probably gonna end the stream. Alright, she had no motive. Let's get back into the swing of this. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Fence. Get it? Defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Vasquez. What? What? No way. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. And then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all these years. And it snaps. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel, no! Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Vasquez. No! Please don't die. And he was her lover or something, probably. Poor Manuel. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. She lost twice, guys. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Aye, thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes. Yes, you're right, I suppose. I mean, that's just being very pedantic. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, innocent. I mean, not guilty. Yay! Undefeated record, guys. Undefeated record. We're 3 for 3. Or 4 for 4. I don't know. How many cases have we taken? I don't remember. That is all. This court is adjourned. October 20th. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I will show evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in kids' shows, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh ho. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume that's been burnt. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! We totally forgot! Nick, Edgeworth. Oh my god. He's so close. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away with it if you haven't stepped in. Pleased to meet you, I'm Powers. Edgeworth. That's his name. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Edgeworth's a Steel Samurai fan? What a plot twist. Right, I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Oh my god. Unnecessary feelings? Yes. Unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Okay. Alright, Edgeworth. Alright. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? I don't know. What friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals! Yeah, that's right. But now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Because you always miss something, Maya. Mayo. Marmalade. Come on, Nick, tell me what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? That's a story for another time. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. They're doing Pink Princess. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cordi and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? Wait, what? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The end. Ah. Okay. We're on episode 4. He became an anime magic girl. Yeah, he did. Yeah, we're gonna get to episode 4. It probably won't be next week because I need to get like a tooth pulled and a few other bits and pieces. So probably not gonna have anything next week due to that. We'll be back in like an hour and a half and we'll do some tank game. Valkyrie Chronicles, so hopefully I'll see some of you for that. Otherwise, sorry for the technical difficulties, thanks for sticking with us, and I'll see you when I see you. Have a good one. Bye bye.